In the headlines, SANU to protest nationwide threatens total shutdown of varsities. FCT police troops storm terrorist hideout, arrest 6 suspects. Okojambo-led Rivers Assembly holds sit-in, insists on challenging appeal court decision. And on the foreign scene, at least 6 Chinese nationals dead following militia attack in Democratic Republic of Congo. Good evening and welcome to the news update on Trust Television. I am Aisha Salihu. And on the news in detail, the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities has threatened to shut down varsities across the nation and will on Tuesday protest countrywide to press home its demands. SANU and the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions have been in talks with the federal government over the 4-month salary arrears owed their members. The union is accusing the federal government of making promises and not matching words with action, threatening to cripple activities on campuses nationwide if their demands are not met. According to the SANU chief, if after the protest the group's demands are unmet, they will take the next action. The unions had some months back embarked on a warning strike and most recently gave the government a 2-week ultimatum to meet its demands. The Nigerian Army said its troops neutralized 2 terrorists in clearance operations in Kaduna State. It said the troops subdued the terrorist elements during an ongoing operation at Gama-Gera village in Igabi local government area, resulting in the elimination of 2 armed members of the terrorist group. In a statement on its platform, the Army reported that troops recovered 1 AK-47 rifle and 1 magazine loaded with 7 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, along with 1 Techno mobile phone, a phone charger, and cash sum of 102,010 naira only. In a separate operation, troops recovered 1 PKT gun from fleeing terrorists at Jangame, Rowan, Kunku General Area. According to the statement, the recovery was made after troops exploited the general area following a sustained operation that led to the dislodgement of the terrorists in the area. More on security matters, operatives of the Federal Capital Territory Police Command, in synergy with troops of the Nigerian Army Guards Brigade, have arrested at least 6 bandits terrorizing parts of the nation's capital. A statement issued on Friday by the FCT Police Public Relations Officer SP Josephine Ade said the suspects were arrested during clearance operations in some identified bandits camps in Kaduna and Niger states bordering the FCT. The PPRO said the operations were carried out between June 30 and July 4, 2024, when the operatives stormed some identified bandits camps in Gidandogo and Jere Forest, Kaduna State and Niger State. The suspects include Inusa Musa, Isia Adamu, Kare Gambo, Aminu Musa, and Mohammed Ibrahim. According to police, the criminal elements have voluntarily confessed to being involved in a string of kidnapping in FCT and its environs. We'll take it to the southwest region now, where the Lagos State Police Command has confirmed the killing of 9 kidnappers in the Ladigbo area of the state. It was gathered that the kidnappers were attempting to abduct someone on Thursday when the police foiled their operation. The State Police Public Relations Officer Benjamin Hundein confirmed the development, adding that the suspects were killed during a gun duel with the police. Some of the items reportedly recovered from the suspects are gun, bullets, and army uniforms.
vehicles, and like I was explaining earlier, one of our operational vehicles unmarked on the bullet hole beside the door, but luckily it wasn't hit. We did not record any casualty on our side, not one. And while we were able to bring them down in their two operational vehicles. Thank you very much.
Still on security matters, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tarid Lagbaja, said that granting full autonomy to local government areas would undoubtedly solve the problem of insecurity in the country. General Lagbaja disclosed this on Thursday in Jos during the Nigerian Army celebration, emphasizing that unless local communities experience development, it would be difficult to end insecurity in Nigeria. He said the surest way to bring development to the grassroots level is to ensure local government autonomy.
What is that benefits are resistant to the local government autonomy that people have talked about. And that is the surest way to bring the development to the grassroots level, not by creating conditions, not by establishing bureaucracy. We have already existing bureaucracy. Let us fund them and make them work. I want to understand asking the members of Madrid, where is it? I think that it's child. But there is a child. But they believe it's child because it is the child that was invested in Madrid at that time.
We move over now to political matters in the South-South region of the country, where the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Victor Okojumbo, has confirmed the filing of an appeal at the Supreme Court, challenging the judgment of the appeal court delivered on Wednesday in Port Harcourt. Okojumbo clarified that the action was necessitated by the fact that the Assembly strongly believes that the Court of Appeal was in error when it held that the Rivers State High Court lacked the jurisdiction to hear and determine suit filed before it.
The Speaker made the clarification when he addressed lawmakers during plenary at the temporary facility used for legislative businesses in Port Harcourt. Okojumbo declared that he remains the authentic Speaker because there cannot be two houses of assembly in Rivers State.
The Court of Appeal did not make any declaration that Martins Amehule and 24 others did not defect from the PDP to the APC. The Court of Appeal also did not make any declaration that Martins Amehule and 24 others are still members of the Rivers State House of Assembly.
The Speaker reiterated that the seats of Martin Amehule and 24 other former lawmakers remain vacant as declared by the then Speaker Ellison Ehie on 13 December 2023 following their defection from the People's Democratic Party PDP to the All Progressives Congress APC on the 11th day of December 2023.
On the 11th day of December 2023, Martins Amehule and his 24 friends defected from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress. On the 13th day of December 2023, the Right the Honorable Ellison Ehie, as the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, declared the seats of Martins Amehule and 24 others in the Rivers State House of Assembly vacant.
During plenary, the House considered two bills, opened debate and moved them through first reading. The bills included the Rivers State Emergency Management Agency Bill 2024 that was presented by the Leader of the House, Sokari Goodboy, while the second one is the Rivers State Transport Company Reform Bill 2024, which was sponsored by the Deputy Speaker of the House, Adolphus Uru Bienimiga.
Still on political matters, the Kogi State House of Assembly has extended the tenure of the Local Government Transition Committee Chairman by another 6 months. This was part of the resolution of the state legislature during the House plenary on Friday. The extension of the tenure of the Transition Committee Chairman is sequel to a letter to the House by the State Governor, Usman Ododo. Ododo said in the letter that positive funds, high wage bill are some of the reasons why local government election cannot be conducted in the state. Speaker of the House, Umar Yusuf, who read the letter, charged the Transition Committee chairman to be good ambassadors of their respective local governments. The tenure of the 21 Transition Committee chairman in Kogi State is expected to expire on the 8th of July 2024. Kaduna State Governor Ubasani has reinstated the paramount ruler of Piriga in the Lere local government area of the state, Chief Jonathan Samuna, describing the traditional institution as a stabilizing force. Samuna was dethroned by the former governor, Nasir El-Rufai, a few days before the expiration of his second-term tenure. But on Thursday, the governor announced Samuna's reinstatement during a meeting with the State Council of Chiefs, promising to strengthen a strong collaborative framework with the traditional institution. The governor assured the royal fathers that under his watch, the traditional institution will retain its pride of place. He therefore sought their support and cooperation to enable the government quicken the pace of development in Kaduna State. The chairman of the Kaduna State Council of Chiefs, the Emir of Zazzau, Nuhu Bamali, commended the government for its infrastructural drive and sustained efforts in security management and peace building. This is a news update coming to you live on Trust Television, still to come. Soaring price of bread forcing Katsina residents in search of cheaper alternatives. More news on return this day.
Zaria City is renowned for its scholarly pedigree, a rich cultural heritage and artistic wall designs. These distinctive murals are mirrored across northern Nigeria. Hausa states connected by a common language, culture, and eventually religion. As civilization blossomed in Zaria, so also the interest in divinity and the need for spiritual guidance. In one of the hotspots of Islamic education, whispers of the dark arts emerged. Unsubstantiated claims of black magic trail Kusfa, a popular neighborhood in Zaria.
In mutum ma yana da wani bukata a wurin Allah yakan zo Kusfa wurin malamai.
Through the ages, stories were told of the Great Wall, city walls which protected natives from external aggression. Now, the famed gates are in ruins. With the sinking wall be ever rebuilt?
If you go there now, you will be shocked by the way and manner in which the people destroyed the gates.
For the people of Zaria City, the unique traditional clothing styled with elaborate embroidery are a treasured artifact.
Wanda kusan su ne na ɗaya akan wannan lamari, shi yasa har ma ana faɗin cewa an zo Zaria in dai ɗinki ne su ƙarshe.
Welcome to Trust TV, your gateway to the captivating essence of Nigerian history, culture, and society.
And this is where the hydroelectric power dam is supposed to be constructed.
Delve into the depths of Nigeria's past with our insightful documentaries unraveling the intricacies of ancient civilizations and colonial influences that have shaped the nation's identity. Immerse yourself in the vibrant Nigerian traditions and customs as we showcase the diverse cultural landscape.
The early history of human existence can be traced to the heart of northern Nigeria. Here, archaeologists found evidence of a group of people who sculpted clay and developed tools to smelt iron.
From lively festivals to time-honored rituals, Trust TV encapsulates the spirit of Nigeria's dynamic heritage. Experience an authentic portrayal of contemporary Nigerian culture that is both engaging and enriching.
With over 250 ethnicities, over 500 languages, and a youthful population, Nigeria has a truly diverse demographic advantage.
Don't miss out on Trust TV's amazing and impactful storytelling. Trust TV, documenting the Nigerian story.
It's glad to have you back with us again. Let's have another look at some of our top stories. SANU to protest nationwide threatens total shutdown of varsities. FCT police troops storm terrorist hideout, arrest 6 suspects. And now moving on to more stories. The introduction of the micro-pension plan in Nigeria has enhanced financial inclusion within the informal sector, playing a crucial role as a safeguard during retirement. Since its inception, the MPP has gained considerable traction, as evident in the increasing enrollments. However, one thing that is lacking is awareness, as many players in the informal sector are unaware of the scheme. Yusuf Akogu spoke to some artisans who expressed willingness to participate in the scheme.
In the first quarter of 2024, 12,559 new contributors joined micro-pension plan, bringing the total number of micro-pension contributors to 126,941. During this period, these new MPCs collectively contributed 111.42 million naira, with the cumulative total hitting 791.57 million naira as of 31st March 2024. To mitigate the impact of hard times, the scheme allows for contingent withdrawals. From inception to the end of first quarter of this year, several MPCs have made contingent withdrawals amounting to 48.62 million naira. These features enables the informal sector workers to assess their savings when faced with financial challenges. While many of these workers are still ignorant of the benefit of the scheme, others say the current economic hardship has made it impossible for them to engage in any pension contributions.
Government have to arrange us in one place, say that this place is for you people, we will be paying you. After you try from this work, see what you are going to meet. Government doesn't have plan for us. We the handwork people, we the organizer, we the mechanic, we the all the handwork.
Government should please, they should think about we masses, that they should help us to drop some things so that we don't go school, that we don't pass through university, we can gather some money to establish ourselves.
The problem is that how will you have a retirement plan when all the money you make is just based on the family? You can no longer save enough money, even for the family, even for yourself.
While effort to speak with existing contributors did not yield positive results, pension administrators say the scheme considers the diverse income patterns within the informal sector, which allows participants to determine the frequency of making contributions. He said through MPP, financial inclusion effort of government can be deepened.
Informal sector of the Nigerian economy caters for 80% of the output of the Nigerian economy. They give almost 60% contribution to the GDP. So that is a critical sector. That is why the National Pension Commission, they look at it that the whole of the contributory pension only caters for a less percentage of Nigerians. So the other percentage of Nigerians who are the informal sector, they are mostly, people with limited access to finance, with irregular income. They are not well read. Whatever they do is little all over the economy. But these are Nigerians, full-blooded Nigerians. They need to be brought into the scheme and prepare for the rainy day.
The Central Bank of Nigeria communique number 150 of the Monetary Policy Committee meeting in February 2024 acknowledged that the informal sector remains the largest employer in Nigeria, accounting for 92.3% of total employment. Yusuf Akogu, Trust Television News, Abuja.
Katsina residents have continued to lament over the increase in the prices of bread by bakery owners within the last 3 months. Bread is a common food staple for many families in Nigeria that has become unaffordable by many families, especially among low-income earners. Abdullahi Yamadi went round some bakeries in Katsina and now reports.
The continuous increase in prices of bread and other staple food items in Katsina has pushed more families into poverty.
What is on the ground now is, I don't think people like me could continue having bread and for breakfast, because anytime you go, there is change, an upward review of the price. Recently, we have about 3 or 4 times review in the price of bread.
Bread is no more affordable because of the price hikes, you have said. So now alternative breakfast modes have to be innovated by me. Some people prefer bread and tea, but maybe if you go to grind millets, it may be cheaper for you to feed your family than the expensive bread.
They blamed government for being insensitive to the plight of Nigerians. They said the poverty and difficulties in the economy is as a result of fuel subsidy removal and exchange rate unification by the federal government.
Especially these days when bread is going up, there is masara, corn. We go for corn instead of saying until we have these things. So we have alternative. If it's too costly for us to, then we now say okay, we have to do something.
Bakery owners said they are compelled to make upward review of bread prices due to the surging price of flour, sugar, groundnut oil, yeast, and other ingredients used in the production of the bread. Kaduna State Chairman of Bakery Owners Association Abdulkadir Abdullahi confirmed that about 65% of their members have closed down, while 35% are producing below capacity and only 20% are producing without any profit, just to remain in the business. I know you must have gone round. Where did you see flour in Katsina? The very few that produce bread at the moment are doing so before exhausting their stocks in the next few days. The commodity is no longer available. Government must do something now or never, because it seems the scarcity and sudden price of commodities is never ending. Experts and public commentators in Katsina are asking government to take its responsibility aggressively against hoarders and bring down the prices of essential commodities and ensure the immediate implementation of living wage to salvage ordinary citizens from the imminent hunger and starvation. Abdullahi Yamadi, Trust Television News, Katsina.
To developments in business, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited on Thursday commissioned 12 compressed natural gas stations in Lagos and Abuja to reduce the cost of transportation in the country. The CNG stations feature advanced technology with a combined dispensing capacity of over 6 million standard cubic feet of CNG per day, serving approximately 15,000 vehicles daily. The company listed the locations in Abuja as Airport Road, Kubwa, Gadua, Olusegun Obasanjo Way, Zone 1, Dei, Dutse Buhari Road, and Gwagwalda. In Lagos, the stations are located in Latif, Jakande, Agidingbi, Mushin, Lekki-Ekpe Expressway, and Mobile Road, Apapa. The stations are powered by gas-driven generators, and would reduce carbon emissions. According to the NNPCL GCEO, Mele Kyari, the CNG journey is irreversible and will be rolled out across the country between now and December. He also revealed that there 3 new CNG plants are being constructed in Ajaokuta, to aid the smooth takeoff of the AKK pipeline to distribute gas across the country. Take it away from Nigeria now. A militia have attacked a gold mine in northeastern Congo, killed 6 Chinese miners and 2 Congolese soldiers. A civil society group said on Thursday the violence has worsened in the resource-rich region. According to Jean-Robert Basiloko, a member of a local civil society group, the attack on Wednesday targeted the village of Gambala and the nearby Camp Blanquet gold mine in the Ituri province. A militia known as the Cooperative for the Development of the Congo, or CODECO, claimed responsibility for the attack. Eastern Congo has been torn by decade-long fighting between government forces and more than 120 armed groups, often involving bombs targeting civilians as the militias seek a share of the region's gold and other resources. The United Nations has said some of the attack could constitute war crimes and crimes against humanity. And finally, in sports, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will begin their quest for a place at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations with an away game against Libya. The draw ceremony took place in Johannesburg, South Africa on Thursday, with the Super Eagles drawn in Group D with the North Africans, Benin Republic and Rwanda. Match day 1 and 2 will be played between September 2 and 10. The rest of the qualifiers will be played in October and November. The Super Eagles defeated Libya 3-2 the last time both teams met in a 2019 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier. The top 2 teams in the group will qualify for the 2025 AFCON finals, which will be staged in Morocco. And on that note, we've come to the end of the news update on Trust Television at this hour. Do not forget, you can always follow us across all of our social media platforms and also join our YouTube live stream for more news, programs, and documentary. I am Aisha Salihu. Thank you so much for your time. Join us again.